Go. Satnam. Truth is my name. My name is also Melissa. My spiritual name is Satyajit, and this is Sky, Sunday Kundalini Yoga. Today we're going to be working on the Arcline, the invisible energetic halo that goes from ear to ear across the hairline. Can't see it, but this arc is working for us in all kinds of ways. Everybody has one. There can be different things going on with the Arcline, but we'll talk about that as we get going with the practice. So we're going to start by tuning in with our Om Namo Gurudev Namo, asking for guidance and protection as we practice today. Then we'll do a short breath meditation called 2-stroke breath to really start working on our third eye and joining the third eye with the subconscious. So today is all about working on the intuition. So then we'll move into our Kriya, the Arcline body for alertness. And we'll end with our sunshine song as usual. And I think that's it. Let's go ahead and bring the hands together at heart center. Close the eyes down. Put those hands in prayer, palms flat and pressing into each other, and sit up nice and straight. You might want to be seated on something to get your hips a little higher than your knees. Through the nose, let's take a deep breath in. And hold, and we'll practice our locks. Mul band, root lock. Squeeze the anus, sex organs, lower abdomen comes up and in. Drop those shoulders, eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Through the nose, exhale, and we'll practice our other very common lock we use, Jalandhar band. Inhale deeply. Neck lock. Hold that breath and pull your chin slightly back as if you're driving a car trying to hear a conversation in the back seat. Neck is totally in line with the spine. Crown's reaching for the ceiling. Shoulders are down. Legs are relaxed. Unclench if you're clenching anywhere. Through the nose, exhale, and we'll inhale to tune in. We repeat the Adi mantra 3 times. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Keep the eyes closed. Keep the hands where they are. Through the nose, inhale deep. Hold. Engage your root lock, Mul band. Engage your neck lock, Jalandhar band. And sit in complete stillness, breath held in. Keep the eyes closed. Through the nose, exhale. Drop the hands down to the lap. And take a moment in stillness and silence, setting the stage for your Kundalini Yoga practice today. We're working on the intuition and on the Arcline. Okay, so let us start with our meditation, pranayama. It's a breathing exercise. 1 second, I need to change a setting on my phone that I forgot to do. We are going to be doing 2 breaths in, very sharp through the mouth, and then exhaling through the nose. So we're going to do this twice today. We're going to do it before we start the Kriya, and we're going to do it when we finish the Kriya. The first time we're going to take it nice and slow so you don't get too heady, too much oxygen. And then the second time after we finish the Kriya, we're going to take it faster. So we're going to start slower this time. Again, 2 breaths in. Exhale through the nose. Okay, here we go. Sorry, it's hard to talk and find settings at the same time. I should have had that done already. Okay, here we go. So the eyes are going to be focused at the lotus point, which is the tip of the nose, and the hands are going to be in Gyan Mudra, where the thumb is touching the forefinger, and then the upper arms are lifted. So the palms are facing front, facing forward, and your elbows are not strained, but they're kind of locked in at your sides. Okay, so this is the hand position, the mudra, and then drishti, eye focus, is at the lotus point, and we're going to be, again, sucking that breath in. I want, with those 2 inhales, I want you to completely fill up and then exhale through the nose. Okay. Ready? Get in position for 1, 2, 3, 4. In, out the nose. 3, 4. In, mouth, out, nose. 2, 3, 4. Eyes are on the tip of the nose. Great. Now take those hands in prayer at the chest. Let's breathe in deep through the nose. Deep, deep, deep. Close your eyes completely and press those palms together. Hold the breath in. Engage Mula Bandha. Draw the energy up, 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 up. Hold as long as you can. Exhale through the nose. Keep those palms pressing. Inhale deep. Press, press, press. Hold. Engage Mula Bandha. Imagine energy shooting up, spiraling up through your spine, through the central energetic channel, up and out the crown. Keep holding. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale deep. This time raise the arms above the head. Palms are open and facing forward. Hold. Engage Mula Bandha. Check your neck lock. Make sure that your chin's drawn back, that neck's completely in line with the spine. Legs are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, energy traveling up. And as you exhale, drift the hands through the auric field, fingertips onto the ground to ground. And take a moment here in stillness. Be comfortable, allowing the effects of that powerful pranayama, the 2-stroke breath, to integrate. This is a breath to connect the subconscious and the intuition with the subconscious. Let them talk to each other. Okay, and we will have one more opportunity to practice that again after a Kriya. Right now we're going to do one warm-up with variations on spinal flex. So come onto your hands and knees into tabletop, and we'll start undulating the spine. So inhaling as you come into cow, exhaling as you come into cat. And you can take this at whatever pace you'd like. I just want to make sure that we warm up the spine, the hips, all the muscles of our upper body a little bit. We are going to be coming into a camel, whatever variation of camel you want to do today, a little bit later in the Kriya. So just making sure we're warmed up. If you're already warm, go ahead and pick up the pace here. Remember, as we inhale in this type of yoga, we think sat, and as we exhale, we think nam. So we're constantly repeating this mantra of sat, nam, sat, nam. Truth is my name. Eyes are closed and focus at the brow point. And move to one side, so keep your hips exactly where they are and walk your hands so that your hands are at a 90-degree angle. You're kind of making an L with your body, and keep these spinal flexes going. You'll have less range of motion here, and that's okay. We're just trying to stretch out the side body. I'm turned to my left, so my right side body is getting quite a stretch. Just a few here, and we'll come down onto the knees and into this L-shaped baby pose or child's pose. Relax the head, relax the neck. Deep breaths here. And come back to center. And let's continue with those spinal flexes in the center. Normal. Or cat-cow. It's a spinal flex, right? And then when you're ready, turn your upper body in the other direction. So now I'm facing to the right. My hands are facing right, and I'm going to keep that undulation of the spine. Inhaling as I arch, exhaling as I arch the other way. Much smaller movement. And when you're ready, come down, leaving the hands over to the side, feeling a nice stretch across the side body, other side of the body. Relax the head and take a deep breath in and out. And then walk your hands back to a regular tabletop, and we'll finish out here with some regular cat-cows. Again, taking it whatever speed you'd like. Think sat, nam. Inhale, exhale. Okay, let's hold that cow as the song finishes. Inhale deep. Engage Mulban, draw the energy up, lift your chin, eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Concentrate, integrate, focus. Exhale into cat. Engage Mulban at the bottom of your exhale. Inhale, come to a neutral spine and come to seated. Take a moment in stillness, seated here. And we're going to begin our Kriya. Arcline for alertness. You always pause in Kriya Yoga between exercises. Allowing the body to shift like between things. We did a powerful pranayama. We shifted into a warm-up. Now we're shifting into a Kriya, and it's just good in life in general to take a pause between the different segments of things that you're doing. And so for alertness, the Arcline, last week we talked about the aura, and the aura definitely is about reading the room and filling other people's and energy orbs, as it were. And the Arcline does the very same thing, except it can work at a distance. So if you get an intuition that you should call somebody, listen to that intuition and call that person. If you're thinking, I haven't heard from so-and-so in a while, and then your phone rings, and it's that person, that's your Arcline working. It's like the person or the event is tapping into your sphere of awareness, your subconscious, unconscious, before you consciously know it. is very cool. It's a protective shield. This helps us greatly in life, and we want it to be strong and shiny. And when it's weak, we tend to get sick and be very vulnerable to being taken advantage of, that kind of thing. So we want this to be nice and sharp and alert and shielding us and helping us and picking up on messages. And so it's all about the intuition, the pituitary gland. And that's why we're going to be working a lot with this. And I want you to keep this third eye focus the entire Kriya and keep thinking about what's going on back there. That this is our master gland that controls all of the other glands. And when it's secreting well and everything else is secreting well, we have very powerful intuition, like anyway, as human beings. So when it's strengthened with these Kundalini yoga practices, we can do amazing things. Intuition is very helpful, even for simple things like taking a walk and looking up at the right times, noticing things and people and events at the right time, driving. Intuition is very helpful for us at work, with our family. We really need a good, strong sense of what do I say or do next. And when we have a little bit of foresight, a little bit of a signal that something's coming, then we're better prepared to meet that moment. Okay, let's get started. So first, exercise, the arms are going to be out in front of you, parallel with the floor. Fingers are straight and pointing forward, and they're together. Sit up nice and straight, and this is coming out just at the length of at the height of the shoulder. Hands aren't coming together or anything, they're just completely, perfectly parallel. Focus at that third eye. Think about your arcline and developing your intuition, developing your radiant protection, your shield. And you're going to inhale, think Sat, and exhale, think Nam. Long, slow, deep breathing here. Make sure I like to engage a little mul band. Core tucked in and supporting the arms being out. And continue. Deep breath in, keep the arms where they are. Hold, engage mul band. Squeezing the anus, sex organs, lower abdomen comes up and in, and draw the energy up. Relax the shoulders down, crown of the head to the ceiling, and imagine vectors of energy shooting out your crown, shooting out the fingertips into infinity. Drop the arms to the lap, exhale. Engage mul band again if you wish at the bottom of your exhale. Then keep the eyes closed and breathe normally. We rest in stillness here for a moment. Next posture we take is bear grip. Go ahead and bring your left hand in front of your heart, have it facing out. Right hand comes to grab it. So your fingertips are grasping each other and trying to pull apart at the heart center. Right hand is facing in. Left hand is facing out. Close the eyes, focus at the third eye, and long, slow, deep breathing here. Try to pull those fingers apart. You'll feel a nice stretch. It's like a heart opener and a back of the heart opener at the same time. And keep concentrating on your third eye, on your intuition, on your arcline. longer. Remember to think Sat as you inhale and Nam as you exhale. Again, truth is my name, our silent kind of forever mantra in Kundalini Yoga. Wonderful. And inhale deep. Maintain the position and hold, engage mole bond, and try to pull those fingers apart, but don't. Exhale, relax the hands down to the lap. Again, engage mole bond on the bottom of your exhale. And then we'll take a moment here in stillness. If you're sitting on something, go ahead and bring it out from under you. We're going to bring the legs in front, give them a little bit of a shake. And the next posture is a life nerve stretch. So you're going to straighten the legs as much as you can. And the clock is going to dong. So that's okay. It's bringing us back into the present moment. That's what I've been telling myself all week as I've been staying in this lovely house. Anyway, arms up. We're going to come forward, hinging from the hips, so the back's pretty straight. This is not about coming way down over. It's about stretching the hips and the back of the legs. Arms come out straight in front of you, parallel to the floor, parallel to the legs. Again, fingers are straightened together and reaching out and over the feet if they can. You take this at whatever adaptation you need to, and let's do breath of fire. Begin. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Awesome. Maintain the posture. Inhale deep. Engage mole bond. Stretch a little bit further. Imagine vectors of energy shooting out your fingertips, out the soles of your feet into infinity. Picturing your halo, your arcline, bright, shiny. And exhale. Drop the hands down to the lap or to the legs. Inhale. And sit up for a moment and just sit in stillness here. Allowing that powerful stretch to integrate. The Arcline not only acts as a protective shield for us, giving us signals ahead of time about what's coming towards us and from further away in time and space, it also projects and carries the power of prayer for us. And you may need a little prayer on this next exercise. Very intense. I'm not going to be able to do the full posture. So can you see? Yes. So the full posture is you're up on your elbows, and then with all of your strength, you're coming and you're bringing your body up into this beautiful rainbow type shape from elbows. That's just a little intense on the elbows, and I'm on a hard floor today, as you can see. So I'm going to be adapting by coming into back platform, which is also a pretty intense pose. And so if you need to adapt this way and meet me here, that's fine. And you can also kind of come in and out of it as you need. I challenge you to hold it up as long as you can. And when you do, lift that heart center. We're doing breath of fire to lift ourselves up here. starting the timer. Go ahead and join me as soon as you can, up on the elbows. We're coming into a back platform. We're going to be looking at the sky, but the eyes are closed. Breath of fire. Eyes focused at the brow point. And imagine this beautiful arc line, this halo, carrying the power of prayer out into infinity for you. Like a solar flare flies through time and space to protect and heal and connect with people or situations who are further away from you in time and space. Beautiful concept, and it's true, it works. It's invisible, but so is gravity. An invisible force. Keep lifting through the chest. Just another 20 seconds or so. Lifting that heart center, sending your prayer out. And inhale deep. Engage, will bond, perfect the posture. Exhale, gently come back down. Rest here. Legs a shake. Here comes the camel I was talking about. Okay, this is actually going to be a moving camel. So you're going to start in rock pose on your heels. And if this is too intense, of course, you can use props. And then today, as you inhale, you may just be coming up and arching back a little bit. And you can't see me, but that's okay. Scooch a little bit over this way. And you might be coming up as you inhale, thinking sat. And reaching back. Let's go ahead and begin. Timer has begun. And then we exhale and come back into rock pose. Okay? And so if you can come into a full camel, head back, wonderful. Whatever variation works for you, but we are moving. Inhale slowly, sat. And nam as you come out of it and back down. Fast or slow as you'd like, and please continue. Let's make this one our last one. Inhaling slowly into whatever variation. Hold, engage, move on. Exhale, come out. And let's come all the way over into child's pose. I like to put my hands in front of me in pranam, in prayer. Forehead to the ground. Deep breathing here. Keep thinking sat on your inhale, nam on your exhale. And on an inhale, you can kind of scooch out. We're going to be in on your tummies for the next movement. Okay. Arms are out in front of you in prayer. Okay. In pranam. And as you inhale, you're going to come up into locust. I'm being blocked a lot by a stair behind me. So arms are going to come up and feet are going to come up behind you. And the whole leg is possible. And then down. Forehead to the ground. Inhale up. Go ahead and begin with me. Exhale down. Sat. Inhale, lift. Nam, third eye to floor. Continue. Okay, last one. Lift and hold. Engage Mulband. Exhale. Push yourself back into child's pose again. Resting here. Deep breaths. And if you like, you can come in and tuck into a baby pose. I like to hook my fingers under the tops of my feet. But as you like, let's rest here for a few. You can also stack your hands and fists under your forehead if that's more comfortable. Separate the legs as much as you need. Find whatever variation, puppy pose, whatever works for you here. Inhale and make your way to standing. Next posture. We only have two more. So this is second to last. See? Almost. Okay. Left hand on the heart. Right hand over left. Feet are together. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. And continue. As you catch your breath, slow it down. Receiving prayer, sending prayer, receiving energy from the universe, sending energy back out to the universe, through the universe. Last inhale, inhale deep. And engage Mulband, draw the energy up, 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 up your body, up and out the crown of the head. Exhale, drop the hands down to your sides. Put your feet in a normal stance and rest here in mountain pose, standing, stillness, just a moment. Come back down for the last posture, onto the knees. Okay. So from a standing kneeling position, put your left leg out in front of you. Okay. So the right leg stays absolutely perpendicular to the ground. The left leg is out straight in front of you, and your hands are placed wherever, back's relatively straight. And here, you're gonna kind of set your gaze on your big toe and then close your eyes. So imagine the gaze from the third eye point, talking to your big toe. Big toe is go ahead and begin. Big toe is an echo of the head. And think about your arcline, your shield protector, the power of prayer. Women have a second arcline across the chest. And you can think about that as well, and what that might be for, as far as sensitivity to the smaller ones, our innate caretaking, intrinsic kind of intuitions that women tend to have. And the reason for that is because of the second arcline across the chest. Inhale deep, engage mole band. And relax that foot or that leg and bring the right leg out in front. So it's nice life nerve stretch. As soon as you're ready, focus the gaze on the big toe, then close your eyes down and focus on the third eye. Long, deep breathing, thinking Sat on the inhale, truth, and Nam on the exhale is my name. Really press that other leg down. The left leg down from toe to heel, press into the floor to support this posture. And inhale deep. Hold, engage mole band. Exhale, relax out of this position and meet me in seated, easy pose. Okay. Let's take a moment in stillness here. Hands in Gyan Mudra. Sitting up straight. That's the end of the Kriya. For the Arcline, for alertness. And I always felt like it ended a little abruptly. So I want to come back and end our practice with our two-stroke breath. Again, for the intuition, same practice. Connecting the subconscious to the intuition. Again, all I'm thinking here is that we can pick up on the invisible before it becomes visible, and that's always going to be helpful for us, useful tool. Faster this time. Okay, hands in Gyan Mudra, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, inhale, out. 2, 3, 4. Oh, inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Eyes focus at the tip of the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Hold. Exhale, nose. And bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale deep. Hold. Close the eyes down and press those palms in together as hard as you can. Engage Mo Band. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. And press those palms into each other. Engage Mo Band. Eyes are closed. Focus at the brow point. Press, press, press. Integrate, consolidate. Through the nose, exhale. Inhale again. Arms come up this time. Palms facing forward. Eyes are closed. Hold. Engage Mo Band. Draw the energy up, 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 up. Shoulders come down. Fingertips stretch up to the sky. Relax your legs. Focus fiercely at the brow point. Exhale, swoop the arms through the auric field, fingertips to the floor. Ground yourself. Take a moment. That's a powerful pranayama, especially done quickly. Taking in a lot of oxygen there. I feel like whenever we're taking in a lot of oxygen, we are more alert, right? This is a Kriya practice today for alertness. All right, and that concludes our practice. So let's wrap up with singing our sunshine song. I like to sing it twice, once for myself, the second time for another person or a collective of beings that you feel needs your energy, your heightened awareness, your heightened alertness, your prayer. And we'll end with one long sat and a short nam. Truth is my name. Close the eyes down. Inhale deeply to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat Nam. We bow in gratitude to all the teachers, all the yogis, all the sages who have passed down these marvelous traditions of movement, mantra, and meditation so that we can practice heightening the sensitivity of all 10 of our energetic bodies, especially the arcline, increasing our sensitivity to signals coming from afar, increasing our ability for our prayers to be carried out to where they need to go in this moment and in every moment, today and every day. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, please feel free to pass it along to anyone else you think might enjoy it as well. Have a nice week ahead. Sat Nam.